unsung hero of this JDT side that just mopped things up. Can tell you that that's now a full-time score over at the Jalan Besar Stadium in Singapore. Balestier Khalsa 1, Kitchee 2. That moves Kitchee onto 10 points. It also means that they have qualified quite literally for the next phase of the competition. There is a permutation where that could change. I'll touch on that shortly, but it looks as though with the way that this game is going, it's going to be done and dusted today. Dhanarajan. Well read from Aidil Safwan. Throw into the box. Wanted the little push, did Cabra. Not given. And the little permutation, Jamie, is if East Bengal were to win, they would move on to 7 points. If they were to beat Kitchee, then they would go through because of the head-to-head. It goes head-to-head first. They drew with Kitchee 1-1 here at the Salt Lake Stadium, so there is still a possibility, but they have to get all 3 points here or they will be eliminated.
Looks a bit of a long shot from where I'm sitting, Paul, but interesting the way the maths pans out. And from this half of the Asia Cup, AFC Cup, it looks like it's going to be an interesting mixture of teams. We've got teams from Indonesia, India, Malaysia, Hong Kong, quite possibly from Myanmar as well going through. Not dominated like the Champions League is by a limited number of countries.
Raju with the long throw.
A decent long throw. Trouble is it's a loopy one, isn't it? You want a flat one really. For a defender, that one that loops up in the air, you can time your header much better there. If it's hard and flat and long, then that's more of a problem. Skips off the head then.
Well, it's always tough to get the right connection on it. Cabra couldn't glance it, which was what was needed. Again, as Jamie said, the trajectory really does play its part then.
Don't think Farazol should take too long over the goal kicks, Paul. He's already been yellow carded for time wasting.
Harris. Shah's trying to play out from the back. Kunanlan, well, jack of all trades, just couldn't retain possession, but wins the throw-in.
Well, that's a pretty sloppy passage of play from JDT, to be honest. The throw-in was sloppy, the layoff was sloppy, and then the pack pass was poor, and not a great kick in the end from Farazal as well.
The branches to Deepak. Easily dealt with. Chanturu are picked up by Dalarajan. A little bit scrappy at the moment. Both sides conceding possession cheaply. Subod. No, and a mistake, and chance for JDT to capitalise, but then again Figueroa.
It's a poor challenge.
Raju is going to go into the book for it, that's for sure. His first yellow card of the tournament.
It's very late there. Not much doubt that was going to be a yellow card for a young man who actually has caught the eye. I think the two games I've watched him, defensively he's good, and he likes to carry the ball out of defence. Quite comfortable running forward with the ball at his feet. Uses it quite well.
The reason that there are no fans in the stadium is because it's due to the lack of police presence because of local elections that are going on. They've had to play 2 home games behind literally closed doors, and this AFC Cup game as well. It's the Calcutta Municipal Corporation. Those are the polls that are being done at the moment for the elections. So hence, no fans allowed inside, which is a shame.
Yeah, it is. Does spoil the atmosphere considerably, especially in a vast stadium like this.
And that long throw causing all sorts of problems there. Remember Boyan Hodak saying when they played them and they beat them 4-1 in the opening game that it caused them problems. Here's Raju again. Quality ball in with his left foot. Shafiq Rahim. Bit of time for Sukhvinder Singh. Baldeep. The branches. Quality ball into the box. Farazal again at the second attempt and trying to complain and moan to the referee. Totally mishandled that.
Yeah, it's a good ball in. It's a nice angle. And there's nothing in that at all. Farazal's looking for things that aren't there. Overprotected species, the goalkeeper.
Raju it was who's playing at the back today. Been given a bit of license to move forwards. Figueroa strong in the challenge. As it is Gurvinder Singh with the ball forwards. And the Yaya can pick things up. Here's Harris. Lovely ball over the top. This has got to be a chance. Well, it should have been. Chanturu looked like he was going to get there. Good keeping from Lewis in the end.
It was, because when Harris played that ball forward, it looked as if he got it exactly right. Excellent work from the goalkeeper, acting as a sweeper.
Oh, that's a brilliant ball in behind. Rafik, one-on-one with the keeper. The flag's gone up, though, just as well. That will have been very, very close, Jamie.
Oh, I must say my first impression was that he was just onside. No.
No, the ball's left his foot. If you come back, that's close.
It's close. It is very, very close. And I think that's the first time we've really seen East Bengal trying to play a ball behind the defence for someone to run through onto. They've knocked lots of balls into the area, hopefully, but that was an intelligent run, an intelligent ball played through. This would be good fun if they can get a goal, East Bengal.
There's the possession for this second 45 minutes. Very much. In favour.
One would have been the way to go.
Well, we're going to see a change. Azharuddin. Is the man that's going to come on. Chinturu, the man that's going off. So you think that it will be Azharuddin that will go to the left back position. Kunanam will push a little bit further forwards.
Amriya, I think, has already been playing on the right-hand side, hasn't he? He's quite happy to move over to the right. So Kunanlan.
Glad you're doing well on that occasion. Good work from Branches. Martins, his first touch. Panarajan. That's poor from Cabra. Gifts it straight into the path of Conanlan. Just let that one go out. Professional there, Jamie, not chasing the ball down. Take a few more seconds off the clock. Wins the throw.
Yeah, if he chased it down and got to it, there was nothing to be gained, wasn't there? There were plenty of defenders back. So just let the clock run on. They'll be aware that there's not much more than 20 minutes to go. This result would do them fine.
Azarudin. Looks for the pace of Conanlan, who gets there. Contact made, said the referee. It's a robust challenge from Deepak Mondal.
Not too much of an argument from Conanlan then.
That's good play from Sukhvinder Singh to get past Harris on that occasion. Figueroa. Wins the throw-in. Oh, sorry, wins the free kick, I should say. Couple of nudges in the back. There's no way he could get the power on that header to score.
Made the wrong choice, didn't he? He needed to knock that back across the goal to one of the support players.
Martins keeps it simple. Cabra. Sukhvinder Singh. immediate impact. Nice ball in. Martins with the header. No real power or guile on it though. Straight at Faris Allen goal.
It's not the worst ball played in, and I thought he would have done a little bit better with this. And there was a slight appeal for a penalty in there, wasn't there? Not on Martins. When Martins comes on the pitch, Baldeep's drops a little bit deeper, and he seems a bit more content in that position.
They are getting closer, East Bengal. Figueroa judged to have come back from an offside position. Plus whatever the officials want to add on at the end. Goal will give us a nice little grandstand finish. Raju. Rafiq. Back to Raju. We 1-2. Goes down in the end though from Idil Zafwan. Poor ball from him. From range was a sighter.
Well, as we said earlier, on a slippery surface, it's worth trying a shot from.
To find Martins, and a clumsy challenge from Rashford.
Well, we can see Haris Harun and alongside him Shakir Shari. They've played very, very much just in front of the back four. So there's a phalanx of 6 players to try and break down. And I just don't think East Bengal have got enough quality to be able to do that.
Final change to be made. It is going to be Anarajan that comes off. Shiloh Mulwanga is coming on. So a little bit more attack-minded for the final few minutes of this game.
Well, we saw him in the previous game against Balestier, and he wears Mama on his back, and Andy Penders was very happy to call him that. And very much on the left side, up and down the line, injected quite a lot of pace into the team.
Figueroa, just offside. Just went a fraction too early. Or did he?
Or did he? No, he didn't.
Raju.
He didn't. He's clearly being played on. In fact, 2 players are playing him on there, Paul. But he's not complaining. You have to take it. You play on the last man. You're always risking being called when you're not actually offside.
Rafiq. Easy in the end for Farazal. Figueroa not happy with the official. Paldeep Singh. Figueroa chasing all the way back again. That's the work rate that these top players do have, isn't it, Jamie?
Well, I'm just looking at him, Paul. He's a man, as you say, he's got, what, 15 caps for Argentina. He's played in Olympic Games, he's played Copa America, and he's working his socks off there. And I think 1 or 2 others in the team actually have let the side down a little bit. Perhaps it's the tactics. Perhaps they've said, OK, we got the goal. Let's see what they've got. We'll only come out and play if we have to. But I think Figueroa has been exemplary in his work rate for sure. This fella's had a good second half, Satvinder Singh.
A little bit of cramp that he's got there.
Can understand that. These players were warming up initially, what, 3.5 hours ago. It's been a long session.
Certainly has. Safi Salih coming into the fray for the final 7 or so minutes.
Does Figueroa get a rest?
No. No, it's Shafiq Rahim who's down on the floor injured. So the man who was the top goal scorer in the Suzuki Cup back in 2010 being given his opportunity and his chance. Scored against East Bengal when Johor beat them 4-1 in match day 1. And apparently, if you get the chance to see it, was an absolute stunner.
Well, he can play, can't he, Safi Salih? He's got his critics, and it's been a bit of a checkered career over the years, to be honest, but the fella can play. let him come to you. That's what they've done throughout the game, isn't it? Since the 10th minute, let them come to you.
The clock has ticked by very quickly this second 45 minutes. Rafik, look at the plethora of players all there in the middle.
It's like Piccadilly Circus, wasn't it, in there? So the thing to do, Paul, is go around the outside, right?
Or stick it in the mixer.
Yeah.
I think that's the other expression, Jamie. Well won from Govinda. Odishas not wanting to make or cause any problems, just launches it long. Still the red and gold back there defending. Maldeep losing out. Cabra trying the spectacular. Here's Rafik. Raju clips one in, it's far too close to Farizal. Martins was hanging around. In there at the far post.
Yeah, in with his weaker foot there, Raju. And you're right, Martins was nicely placed. And although he's not the biggest man, he's not bad in the out.
Just a couple more minutes to hang on to guarantee them. A lot of these players have been booked, as you mentioned, Jamie, very much but he can certainly read a dangerous situation as 3 minutes gets posted by the officials of time added on.
Martin's clearly the offender there. Farazol's just stolen another 8 yards or so. Keepers get away with murder, Paul. We all know that.
Throw the dice. Cabra to Martins. Down, not the best. Branches with the ball in. Also not the best, which means Nazarudin will have to deal with it. If they got time. Sukhvinder. Most of the ball in behind. No real quality on it, though.
Referee's still working hard, sorting out players having spats all over the pitch.
Sally picking the ball up, tries to release Kunanlan. Martins looks to get in behind. Junior having to be strong in the challenge. checks his watch again. That was last chance saloon, is it? Raju picks it up. The referee puts the whistle to his mouth and says that will do very, very nicely. So in the end, a hard-fought 3 points for JDT, Jamie.
Well, it's a good professional job done by the away side. They wanted the 3 points, and that's what they've got. Don't think anyone's picked up any injuries, so clean sheet, that's all good stuff, and they'll be moving through to the next round of the competition.
That's the most important thing. Amriyaya scoring after just 7 minutes, and with Kitchi winning as well, it means that Group F will come to a close. It'll be interesting to see who finishes top of the group, but at the Salt Lake Stadium here, over in Calcutta, it's finished East Bengal 0, Johor Darul Taksim 1. It's JDT that go through to the knockout phase of this year's AFC Cup.
In the second half of the season, every point counts. The real fight for the coveted trophy is well and truly on. As they set their eyes on the silverware, it's time for the action. To speak louder than words, Barclays Premier League, live on Fox Sports.